Hello, and welcome back to 3 Martini Lunch Plays Kerbal Space Program. I am 3 Martini Lunch, and I am playing Kerbal Space Program. This is episode 5 of my 0.23 career mode series. Or episode 5, did I say series 5? Episode 5 of the series. If you recall, in episode 4, I did a polar flyby of the moon. Well, more than a flyby. I got in orbit into a polar orbit and was able to get EVA reports flying over all 15 biomes of the moon. And I came back, I got 666 science, and added it to what I had left over. Was able to buy this entire column of science from one mission. And I'm going to try to make use of some of that stuff today. Today's mission, we did the same thing, but over Minmus. Minmus only has, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 biomes, but I think they're worth more points. So we're going to see. I think I'm hoping to get again another 600 or 700. I should be able to unlock maybe 4 of these. 4 of these sciences. I'm really interested in this one to get the docking port, and this one to get this lander can, and this one to get the skipper. Anyways, we'll come back to that and see how it goes. I'm going to go ahead and build a rocket ship to get me to Minmus. Once again, I usually like to build backwards, and I could probably fly the same ship, but I got some new parts and I want to go ahead and take advantage of them. Ooh, I also got some new science, that thermometer. Let's go ahead and stick that puppy on here. Right about there. Now there's only one place. Oh, I'll be able to take thermometer readings at a couple places. Yeah, better put an extra thermometer on there. Yeah, because I can take the science out and reuse a thermometer, but I might be like in the lower atmosphere or something, not able to take it out. So let's put one of these on there. Again, I've never really used one, but in this case I'm going to go ahead and use the smaller gas tank and a little tiny engine. And the reason is this one doesn't have to do the insertion for me anymore. I actually might wind up doing it because of the way I've designed my ship, but it doesn't. It's not by design. Then I'll go ahead and put on a couple of these. The Science Juniors, and then some mystery goo, and I'll go ahead and put on some solar panels. Yay! And maybe some batteries. No, yeah, let's go with more solar panels. I don't like being in a situation where I'm in the sun, but the sun is not hitting the solar panels, so I get them so that there's nowhere the sun can shine, where as long as I'm in the sun, I'll still be getting, my solar panels will be getting some action. Alright, there we go. I don't think I need anything else on there. No, well, let's put a mech jet on there, I guess. And anyways, the reason this thing isn't going to run into the, or it doesn't have to do the insertion, is because the delivery vehicle, the one that takes it to Minmus, is going to have a command pod on it. MechJeb counts as a command pod, and now that I have solar panels, I can put MechJeb on there, so I'm going to be good to go. Put that on there, like this, the control authority. And yeah, let's go with one of these adapters. And I don't have to do it this way. Like I said, I could do the same old ship I used before, but I got these new parts and the new engines and whatnot, so why not use them? Why not use them? And that looks pretty good. And I can do little asparagus staging while I'm at it. Go ahead and put a puppy on there. Let's grab an engine or gas tank. Some more gas tank. Again, I got wings, and there we go. Let's give me 123, but if I drop this down, that's 186. A little more delta V than I normally use, but I'm okay with that. Let's see, let's put some wings on there. And for more control authority, some struts to hold everything together. And you notice I only put one strut. I think that's fine for these outer edges. They're not under a whole lot of stress. And I'm going to put a strut here. Well, maybe I can somehow. I'm going to put a strut right here. There we go. And let's put one right here as well. Oops. And that ought to de-dress nicely. And we'll go ahead and you can see it's giving me 4,000, 41, basically 4,200 meters per second delta V. If I put those gas lines on there, to be probably closer to 45. And I don't know, you need 47, 48 to get out the into orbit if you're a better pilot than I am. So maybe 49, 50. But you notice I don't have a delivery vehicle. I'm going to use this center section here both to get me into orbit and deliver me to Minmus, after which I'm going to dispose of it. So I need a lot more than the 4,700, so I'm going to need more than that. But I think I can get that. I'm going to put in just one more pair. We'll go right there. Let's get some fuel lines on. Again, we're going to make this kind of asparagus stage, although it doesn't really feel very asparagus with only two pairs of engines. The idea is I'll use up all the fuel in this pair, this one and the one across from it, and drop it. And then I'll use up all the fuel in these ones here, drop it, and then be left with that one in the middle. I'm sure you're all familiar with the asparagus staging by now. Whoops, hope I didn't do anything bad. That does not look good. What is that? No, it's the engine, okay. Yep, come on. Okay, I think we're okay. And then put a fuel line. I guess I can put it right under here. Yeah, that's good enough, I suppose. What does that take us? It's 51, 52. Yeah, that should 2, 4, 6. Yeah, that'll be more than 1,000 extra, and that should be enough to get me to Minmus. And let's strut up. I'm gonna put one down. Come on. As long as we're here, let's put one out to here as well. Oh yeah, let's gotta strut these puppies together too. So strut, strut, strut. Come on. Putting on some struts and talking and using words and saying stuff. Yep. It sure is exciting. Almost done. Almost done. We'll get on the launch pad soon enough. And I think I just need one more pair of struts. There we go. Okay, now the center section again is going to be it's going to have to dispose of itself. So I'm going to put some RCS on it and a couple of batteries. And some solar panels to keep those batteries charged, and some RCS blocks just in case I need to deorbit using RCS. And last but not least, a mech jab, because again they can run as a command module. So there we go. This is going to be mission 5, Minmus Flyby. Let's see. Oop, don't want to put the crew on yet because I have to add the stability enhancers. Drop that down a bit. Let's check out the staging. We're looking good. Okay. two. Where are the other two? What are the other two stability enhancers? There's two. Yeah, well, I'm just going to hope for the best. Let's get out. Oh, yeah. So we've got, who's going to be flying this thing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kirk. We're back up to Kirk in the rotation. So I'm going to go ahead and switch to post commentary and see you on the runway. And here we are getting ready to launch. And, oh, yeah, we're not yet. Got to pick up a little bit of, this is my brand new thermometer. Get that scientific reading out for the launch pad, and we're off. And I think I cut it out, but I also picked up temperature readings from the lower atmosphere and upper atmosphere, and of course low Kerbin orbit. And here I am getting into that orbit, and start up a maneuver node, and futz with it a bit, and tug here and tug there, and eventually get it all set up when I don't know, I'm coming at 35 kilometers, somewhere around there. Oh, well, maybe not that close. That's where the maneuver node left me, so I put an RCS, probably did the caps lock, and inerted it on that. Got down to 32 kilometers, something, all from Kerbin's, just from, still in orbit around Kerbin. And I do something here that I've never done before, and that is set up 2 maneuver nodes. I get the first one, and then I do the second one, and you see I'm setting up that orbit so it faces the sun, so I'll always be passing over the sun side of Minmus. Again, the idea is I'm going to pro orbit so I can hit all the biomes. There are 9 biomes on Minmus. Anyways, there you can see me circularizing just below 15 kilometers. Suck all the monopropellant, well, not all of it, like 0.5 units to put back in the capsule. Not that it has, I don't know why I did that, because he doesn't have any RCS thrusters. Oh well, anyways. Deorbit the pusher using RCS there, and now I start into the science. Got the Science Bay Junior from low Minmus orbit. I already did these from high Minmus orbit, and I didn't show that part, but I certainly had plenty of time. And what's that? A crew report near Minmus, thermometer near Minmus. Okay. EVA. Come on, let's speed it up there. An EVA report. We're above Minmus's highlands, and that's just one of 9 biomes I get to explore during this particular mission. And I'm going to take the data and store the data. I don't know if I take that thermometer or not. Anyways, there was the highlands, and then the midlands, and then what did I get next? The poles. Each one worth 32 points. That's 270 plus the Kansas. This is going to be the clean up slopes, and it just keeps going. It's on and on and on. What do I have next here? We already have slopes. To try something else. Try it again. Here we go. Oh, 3rd time's a charm. 3rd time is a charm. Midlands. I already have Midlands. 4th time's a charm. Oh, lowlands. There we go. Yes, it was 4th time's a charm. And then just a few seconds later, we get the Greater Flats. Outstanding. Let's keep going and see. That was a rather harsh transition. It was supposed to be smoother. Oh well. Just the regular flats. Nice. Keep on going. We got more. Yeah, of course. Minmus is covered with biomes. Great flats, unlike the greater flats. Keep it going. We got more. Oh, of course we have more. What do we have now? The lesser flats. Yes, how could I forget the lesser flats? Excuse me. And don't forget to suck the science out of the Science Juniors and the dew canisters. And I've actually gotten, at least on this particular ship design, pretty good at getting that science out. And come on, let's get back in the capsule. And there we go. And cut a lot of stuff out of here's the capsule landing on back on Kerbin. And there's still the science yet to do here. So I do some of that, and look at 732.6 science for that mission, all from just examining Minmus's biomes. That and the 666 from I haven't even set foot on another body, and just between Minmus and the moon, it's 1,400 points. It's truly amazing. And here I scroll through. I'm trying to go slow. If you're watching a high quality, you might be able to read it or pause it. You can see all the individual things that I was able to get reports for. And then let's go ahead and get inside the research and development building, and let's take a look at what I'm going to buy. I've got 749 total science, and again I have to buy one tier before I can move on to the next. I think that's still going to limit me to 4 things. This one I really like. I'm going to need this one to land on Duna. You really, unless you want to use a lot of fuel slowing down, you really need that drogue chute to land on Duna. But Duna's not my next mission. This one's got that barometer, but the only place I can really use it is Kerbin, and it's not worth much science. So normally I would say go with Slinda. This I want the Climatron docking port. That is a necessary piece of equipment. The 1-man lander can and the 3-man capsule, definitely. The skipper engine and that bigger fuel tank, must have. Now it's going to be down between. Oh yeah, that I would really like. I'd like to have those advanced solar panels. Again, that drogue chute will be necessary for Duna, but I'm not going to Duna. I do plan on sending a probe somewhere. You'll see that in the next episode. I wouldn't mind having these probe parts, but I've got to be honest. It's gonna require those bigger, extendable solar panels. So I don't know why I'm hesitating. Yeah, get the solar panels. The solar panels. No, don't go back. Don't go back. You need the solar panels. Those little probe stuff is worthless to you, but the solar panels. I just select it. Just select it. Come on, TML. You know what you want. There you go. Click on research. There, finally buys the research. Anyways, that's it for this episode. Keep those cards and letters coming. I want to thank you all for your feedback. I picked up another subscriber, by the way, up to 15. I want to thank you very much for tuning in. Good night, everybody, and you too, Mrs. Miller.